Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Capricorn September 11, 2022. During this month-long cycle, you can be especially interested in securing or establishing yourself and making better use of what you have. It's possible that when the Sun is forming challenging aspects in this area of your solar chart, you may be inclined to overdo, overspend, or obsess over your means and material things. Otherwise, it's a good time to pace yourself. A slow and steady approach is appropriate now. Material affairs and comfort issues are in stronger focus during this cycle. Today, you might solve a problem and make positive changes with long-lasting significance. It's a new dawn in the cosmos, and your love life is no exceptions. After all, in addition to the fact that we're officially kicking off another eclipse season, the Sun, celestial ruler of your romantic fifth house of love, passion, pleasure, and self-expression, will be making its darling debut in sensually driven Pisces, and your stability-seeking second house of comfort, finances, and value systems today. In other words, it's time to make a decision when it comes to your next steps, especially those of you looking to invest more of your time and energy into a particular connection. Your season is up. Hopefully, you enjoyed your season while it lasted. You could have dived into brand new projects or endeavors that sustain your ideal professional identity. You may feel more stable about your instinctive decisions. Pisces season can be the perfect time to commit to sensible opportunities that further your professional and financial advancement. You will find yourself highly focused on ensuring your security as an employee and a professional. As a result, your income could also stabilize, if not potentially improve. Expect to have an intense day today, as you will likely be spending it in the company of other strong women. It is possible that you will attend a psychic event, such as a trance or a tarot card reading, in the evening. You will be stunned by what you learn about yourself. Though you may have gone to the event on a whim, you leave it a convert. Your uncontrollable energy is causing you big problems. You are in a state of inner turmoil and find it difficult to remain calm. Your friends and relations find your behavior totally unpredictable. They can't make you out. Talk to others about your mental state. They will understand you better and give you good advice. People are impressed by your every move. Everything you touch turns to gold, and people are surprised by how easy you make everything seem. Now if you could just make romance seem so simple. If you're confused, sort out your contradictory feelings. In matters of the heart, it's difficult for others to be sensitive to your needs. Unfortunately, confusion on your part leads people to avoid you and you feel worse. In being more certain about your feelings, your desirability is enhanced and your outlook improves. Lead an adventure today. You have the sense of good fortune and travel right now, so do not keep this to yourself. Be a hostess to your friends and guide them on a fun and crazy journey. Do something that you have always been a little scared to do, and success should follow. One great way to use this energy would be to put on a scavenger hunt for your friends. You're not going to feel much like sticking to any staid routine on this day. Even though this may be something that you generally prefer, today will be different. The energy you'll feel from the presence of this vibration is more likely to see you dancing on tabletops than putting your nose to the grindstone. Go with this. Why not loosen up and see where the day takes you? The adventure will do you a world of good. Today you reach an important point in the year on the income and career fronts, with Pluto turning retrograde in your income sector just as Mercury leaves your income sector, but the moon returns to begin the lead up to an eclipsing new moon here. As things pull back professionally, where the professional gods have been in the driver's seat, they move over to the passenger seat in order to let the money gods take the wheel. The moon's departure from Pisces today comes just 3 days before Venus, the planet of love's return. This will leave you feeling more emotionally engaged, with a better read on what your heart, intuition, instincts, and imagination are telling you. This will also give Mercury, the planet of communication, something to work with when he returns to your communication sector today. Our eyes in the sky. The moon in Pisces opposes Venus this morning, and our minds and hearts will be sharp and moving quickly. We'll have an opportunity to heal through socialization and casual conversation. However, Mercury's retrograde, which begins today, can throw a wrench into these healing vibes if we forget to be good listeners. Remember that social interactions should be about giving and receiving. After you've said your piece, be sure to stick around and listen to the people you encounter today. You'll need to be discerning when it comes to your conversations. Make sure you don't end up in the role of therapist for someone who lays all their problems on you then bails before you have a chance to talk about yours. The energy lightens up a bit in the afternoon, giving you a chance to mentally engage with the things you find interesting. Do some light research or reading if you have some free time. As we head into the evening, try to surround yourself with people who lift you up. Communication will be easy, and it can help you alleviate stress. When the moon is in Pisces, mental stimulation can make it hard to fall asleep, so stay away from screens for an hour before bedtime, and enjoy a cup of herbal tea to help you unwind before heading off to dreamland. In the early morning and evening, the moon forms square aspects to Mars and Venus, respectively, bringing an abundance of healing energy. Use this time to reconnect with yourself and the things you desire most. We might take our frustrations out on those who we are closest to because we assume our loved ones have the bandwidth to hold space for even our most irrational feelings. Be mindful that we are at the mercy of our passions now, and our behavior can hurt others if we are not careful. In the morning, the Pisces moon opposes Venus in Virgo, starting off the day on a sensitive note. Our emotional and romantic needs are at odds, making it difficult for us to communicate what we want. However, we are also frustrated when others fail to read our minds. We might be harboring an idealistic fantasy of our relationships while at the same time negotiating conflicts in a hypercritical way. It may be better now to take a break from social engagements and instead do something healthy or creative for your body and mind, like listening to your favorite music or relaxing with a good book. The cosmic weather is then quiet until the late afternoon, when the moon squares off with Mars in Gemini, exacerbating our moodiness. We find ourselves annoyed and irritated, especially in our intimate relationships. It is probable that we are still not communicating our needs, but now we are lashing out and making the other party feel like they have been insensitive. Our feelings are hurt, but it is we who have injured ourselves, not the other person. Try to take ownership of your emotions instead of casting blame.